Hey guys, welcome back to a Monday makeup launches. On a Monday? What? I know. It doesn't happen often now, but it does still happen. So it has been a long filming day today, but I'm happy I'm here ready to talk about these products. Now, this anti-haul wish list, I feel like it's more of an anti-haul, and like kind of some of the collections are, I'm split on them. Like I want one product from a whole collection and the rest is like anti-haul. So that's how it's gonna go down in this video. Also, in the comments down below, I hope you guys will be willing to guess what palette I used for my eye makeup look today, which I already filmed and it will be coming this week, but you know, I want you guys to guess. I hope you guys can guess the palette I use. I know this one's going to be a little bit harder. I won't necessarily confirm, well, I kind of will. I will be putting a little trophy emoji if you guess right in the comments, so guess guess what palette I use. Also, I want to mention quickly that these are products from the brands that are just like a regular launch. It's not holiday collections. There are so many holiday collections. Thank you, airplane, for the interruption. There are so many holiday collections out already, and I'm still not prepared for that. Yes, I want summer to be over because I want fall to be here, but I'm not prepared for all the holiday Christmas collections that are coming out, which is why I skipped last week's makeup launches, because that's all we were seeing left and right. I will still be talking about that, but this is kind of like the little end of the new launches of just regular products from the brands, not the holiday collections. And also, like, if I start talking about them now, I feel like we forget. You guys know at the end of the year, we still get slammed with all these collections, like more products from the holiday collections. So I will still be having my Sephora favorites video that I always do for you guys every year. I feel like I do that now. The little sets, the ones I recommend, the ones I want to buy, and if I buy them, I show you guys the ones I buy. And if I liked it or not, if I feel like it's worth the money. That's just a video that I personally love doing because I love those sets. And I will still be doing that. There's already some favorites that have come out, but I feel like we still haven't even seen half of what's coming for the Sephora favorites. So I will hold off until we see more of that. And then after this Monday makeup launches, whatever day I decide to do another new launches will be the holiday collections, because last week, like I said, there's already a bunch, and some are pretty interesting, some I'm interested in, some I'm just like pass, but that will be for next week, because you know, after tomorrow's the first day of fall, and I'm just gonna be living in the day and just vibing with the day, because I have been waiting for fall to be here since summer started. Now, let's get into the anti-haul. Okay, starting off with Glamlight. They have a new Ice Cream Dream palette, which is pretty, but it's definitely one I'm skipping. I just feel like this was more of like a beginning of summer launch, not an end of the summer. I feel like if you are buying makeup right now, this is not the makeup you're going for. At least I'm not, and I feel like the majority of the people, you know, aren't really going for these pastel, bright, bold colors. They're looking more for the neutral palettes, the wine tones, you know, orange, burnt orange, or just neutral tones in general, since fall is literally around the corner. Very nice, beautiful theme and everything. I just feel like, I don't know what it is with Glamlight palettes. Like, I see them and I think they're beautiful, and some have caught my attention like so much, like the pizza the pizza palette. You know, guys, I'm like a pizza lover, and I still passed it. I don't know what it is. Like, they're beautiful, they're so fun and bold and different, but I just don't bring myself to buy them. Like, it's not enough want in me to be like, yes, I need it. Like Colourpop palettes, I see it and I'm like, add to cart immediately. Even though I have probably the same color story, but I can't bring myself to buy them. Next, we have this Sigma collaboration with Stephanie Lange. Hope I'm not butchering her name, but I probably am. Now, this Sigma collection is the Essentials palettes collaboration with her. It's actually a very cute palette. Like, this is what I feel like people are vibing towards, not, you know, pastels and light colors. I squeezed in my pastel look, my pastel tutorial video at the end of summer, but I had purchased that collection like right when it came out, back a little bit more in the midsummer. This one's super pretty. It reminds me of their other palette. I forgot the name of it, but it's like the longer one, the last one they launched, which is kind of like roses or something like that. It reminds me a lot of that one, and it's really pretty. Now, if I was to pick up a Sigma palette for the first time, I would definitely pick up the other one. Not so sure on this one, even though it's really pretty and it's tones that I naturally gravitate towards. But congrats to her. This is just a pass for me right now. Next, we have another collaboration. This is probably the collaboration makeup launch video because there's a lot. This one's in collab with Madison Beer, and don't come for me, please. I don't know who she is. I just know she's famous or popular or whatever, but she collabed with Morphe, and the palette is giving the fall vibes, like all of the fall vibes in that palette, and it looks nice and chic and sleek. But I'm definitely passing it. It looks similar to me to the Artist Couture palette and one of the, is it the Wild Nothing palette from Colourpop that I also purchased. So those two I thought were super similar, and imagine adding another palette like that to the bunch. Well, I don't really need it. It's very pretty. The other products, they have some brushes, some liquid highlighters or blushes, I think, some sprays, and the glosses. The glosses look pretty, but definitely will be skipping this collection. And also, no matter who Morphe collaborates with now, I just feel like the collections just get overlooked a lot, and a lot of people pass on them. That's just my opinion, and you know, from the people that I see on YouTube and the tutorials and all the videos that I watch. Because moving on to House Laboratories. With every collection that they launch, I just feel a little piece of me like it just keeps dying down for me. I don't know what it is. I think a lot of us expected more from the Lady Gaga brand, especially, you know, it being her and the way it kind of was promoted at first. And to me, it's just another brand that I just overlook a lot, and I would rather purchase other products instead of any of these products. I still haven't tried anything, but I don't, like, no tengo ganas. I don't have any like want or need to try anything. Like, nothing catches my attention. I'm not wowed by anything that they have launched, so this is definitely a pass. And they're glosses, by the way, I forgot to say it, but it's like glosses and lip liners. Now, Too Faced has two new mini palettes. They're adding to their mini palettes, which is pretty cute. They have a Kitty Likes to Scratch eyeshadow palette and the Light My Fire eyeshadow palette. Now, these are really nice. They're the top two are the new ones. The bottom two are pretty nice. I can honestly say that I would rather wait for these to end up at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, and I would probably buy the Light My Fire. Is it Light My Fire? Yeah. That one calls my attention a little bit more, and the Salted Caramel if I was to find those. Ever since I tried the new Born This Way palette, the like neutral, super pretty, I love the formula. I fell in love with the formula, and that palette is a perfect fall palette. Just throwing that out there. These are really cute as well, but I would definitely wait to find them there because they still most of the time end up there. And that's what I feel like I've been doing with a lot of brands, that yeah, the palettes are cute, the products are cute, but they're still going to end up there and be much cheaper. I'd rather wait and save some coin. Next, we have from Tarte this new little juicy palette set, which is a value set of 3 little tartlets. palettes for $49, and it includes 2 of the best-selling palettes in limited edition petite sizes and a new little tartlet palette. I've never had one of the tartlet palettes. They don't really catch my attention. The only one I like from here is the middle one, but I don't need those shades. I already have them in other palettes. So I technically wouldn't need this little set, and I definitely would be passing it. It's really cute, although what I do like about it is that it's a set that you can buy and split up as gifts. That's a really cute idea. Like if you have 3 girlfriends and you need a little, you know, like a little detail, that would be such a cute little gift, you know, with a lip gloss or something. Just a cute idea. Throwing it out there for you guys. Now we're going to move into the last kind of the anti-haul, but there's still a bit more from other collections that are kind of in my wish list. But this is definitely anti-haul. BH Cosmetics. If you guys see this collection, do you guys think of BH Cosmetics? Because when I saw it, I thought it was a different brand and I just overlooked it. I mean, I'll still overlook it now because it's not something that I'm purchasing. The palettes just, the colors for me are not my vibe, and I don't know, I didn't feel like both palettes needed to have a red shade or the black, but I don't know. I mean, again, it's the Halloween collection. The next Halloween collection, and this one is kind of like a half anti-haul, half wish list, is Wet n Wild. They bring out, I feel like they start to bring out a collection every year now. From this collection, I definitely am picking up the orange sponge and the black sponge. Last year, I was only able to pick up the green and the purple because the other ones sold out. But I definitely want those 2 sponges. Those are one of my favorite sponges, and they're super affordable. And you can see right here, these 2 little palettes, it was like an up-close shot. I really like the green one. So if I were to find the collection in store, definitely it would be that green palette because it looks super pretty and I would want to do like an affordable look, affordable fall look. That would be the perfect palette. And obviously the sponges. The rest of the products, just like, I would pass them. Now, this next collection, also half anti-haul, half wish list. Milani is also launching a Halloween collection. And this one's kind of like, it doesn't, if you look at the picture, it doesn't scream Halloween to me. It's more like a, what is it called? Kind of like a festival makeup look, not so much Halloween. The palettes are pretty. They don't scream Halloween. Well, the green one does. The other one doesn't really. So their kind of theme is like a beautiful nightmare eyeshadow palette and then the fairy tale eyeshadow palette. They're cute. The only thing I've always mentioned is that with Milani, I feel like their palettes are more expensive than they should be compared to the rest of their products. So to me, the palette pricing doesn't match with the whole brand and the pricing that they have for the rest of their products. But that's just me. So from this collection, I only want the Ludicrous lip glosses. They have 4 shades. I'm only interested in the lighter shades. So from the top row, like where they have the green palette, the first shade because it's a lighter one, and the bottom row with the purpley palette, the first one as well because it's the lighter shades. I don't really like those colored shades. They're just not my thing, and that would be the only thing I would want from this collection, honestly. Now, another half anti-haul, half wish list collection is this one from Huda Beauty. Huda Beauty launched new Obsession palettes, and I love these. I have, I think I have like 6 of them from their different collections. This one, definitely the only one that catches my attention is the khaki because I have the other 2 purple ones from the first collection, and then the amethyst purpley palette, I have it, and then the first one, which is called, what is that one called? Sand. It's super similar to the new nudes palette. So if you don't have that palette and you want some shades, that one's nice. But for me, the one that caught my attention, especially for the time, you guys are going to hear me talk about fall, all fall. So I hope you guys don't get annoyed. But that one, the khaki, is perfect for this time, and it's just beautiful. That one's the one that catches my attention the most. And like always, these are $29. Next, we have these, which I put them in right after for obvious reasons. This is from LOreal Cosmetics, and these are their little palettes, little dupe obsessions palettes. So I have the first set of 4 that they launched, and the bottom one, like the smoky bottom one over here, definitely resembles the smoky palette, and then the one on this side definitely resembles, I think it's the orange shades or some warm tones from the first collection that Huda Beauty launched. And then this one, it doesn't really resemble the mauves to me. This one doesn't really resemble the purpley one, but those bottom 2 definitely do. And if you look at them together, obviously you get the Huda Beauty little mini obsessions palette vibes. Dupes from LA Girl. These are only $11, so I definitely would be interested in the bottom 2. Those are the ones that catch my attention the most. And again, it's kind of like a half anti-haul, half wishlist collection, but they're really pretty. Next, we have another collection, half anti-haul, half wishlist. I am take a shot every time I've said that. We have KKW Fragrance round 2 for the sisters, and they have these new perfumes, which honestly I haven't bought a perfume in ages, but these kind of caught my attention. I'm really interested in Chloe's and Kim's. Chloe's, I would say a little more. Not really Courtney's, but Chloe's and Kim. I love the packaging. Their whole picture, the vibe is so cute. Definitely, I would want to go smell them in person. Imagine I end up liking Courtney. Then I'm over here like, not Courtney's. But that's just being honest. I've always liked Chloe, and so that perfume naturally just catches my attention. Also, the blue and green, love the colors. This next collection is also, I need to stop it with the half wishlist, half anti-haul. This one, it's a collection that I'm waiting for reviews, and then I'll make my final opinions. I feel like that's what I truly do. I watch reviews and then I make my final choices on whether I will or will not. But based off first impressions, seeing the pictures, I give you guys, you know, that opinion. So this is from Makeup by Mario, his new makeup brand. No more collabs with Miss KKW Beauty. He has his own lane. The collection as a whole, if you just look at it, to me it looks boring. Yes, but he's a makeup artist, and I don't feel like usually go for the loud, crazy packaging. So this looks very fitting to him. That neutral palette, I'm digging that one. Do I need those shades? No, but I would like to try his formula, and I'm digging that one. The other one really doesn't catch my attention. And that gold highlighter, the round little highlighter, I hope that's what it is. It looks beautiful, and that catches my attention as well. The rest of the products are like, for me, I'll pass them. Those are the only 2 that caught my attention, and the price range for his products are from $15 to $48. Next, we have from Colourpop Cosmetics. I haven't heard them have anything in a long time, so when I saw this, I was like, who is this new brand? Hello there. And it's not a new brand, it's a new collection, but it looks so just chic and cute, and it looks so professional. That's what this collection screams to me, professional. And this looks like a perfect, beautiful collection for makeup artists, also obviously for, you know, makeup enthusiasts. But when I see it, that's what I imagine a makeup artist having a few of these palettes, because it just looks so professional. Maybe it's the packaging. The aesthetic just looks so nice. I would definitely like to try one of the palettes. Honestly, I haven't used a Loreal palette in ages, and I started off with some of the Loreal palettes back when YouTube started. Those are the things that became the palettes that were super popular, and then the brand kind of died down when other brands started popping up. But I would definitely be interested in trying another Loreal product, because I used to love their products. This next collection, I was gonna say it's kind of like a half, but it's not. I really am digging all the palettes. This is the new Beauty Creations collection. It's the neon collection, but if we look at the palettes, for me, they all scream like, yes, they're summer neon fun palettes, but you can pull off a deep, dark look, especially with the green. I mean, with all of them, because they have that deep, deep shades included with like a pop of neon, and the packaging is neon, which is what I feel makes it seem a little more, you know, like, oh, it's neon, it's just bright colors. But if you really pay attention to the colors, they look really pretty, really perfect for fall. That orange palette, that green are the ones that are calling my name like ASAP. They retail for $13 a palettes, which is not bad, and you can get the bundle collections for $42, and I think it's like the palette, some glosses, and I think like the corresponding color brushes. The brushes, in my opinion, seem a little cheapy, but that's just my opinion, just based off the picture. Obviously I haven't seen them or felt them or anything like that. That's just a first impression of the brushes. But yeah, this one's really pretty. Next we have from IT Cosmetics. This brush came back. These brushes have been so popular in the makeup world that I just want to try one already, because I hear everyone like, oh my gosh, it's the best brush ever to apply your foundation. It's gonna apply it like butter, and I want to slather my foundation like butter and have this flawless looking look to my skin, and that's what people claim about these brushes. I would definitely want the heart-shaped one. Not really digging the star-shaped one, but these are back at Ulta in case you guys are interested. Then we have from Colourpop Cosmetics. We have this first collection, which is their coral reef collection, and I don't need this palette. Let me put it like that. I don't need it, but if I was to place an order on Colourpop for the next collection that I'm going to talk about, then I'm definitely getting this one. And it's the Coral Reef Coral Collection, the Coral palette. It's beautiful. The palette, the collection is just so pretty to me. Of course, I don't really care for the Fourth Ray or Soul Beauty products from these collections. I care more for like the palette and the blush in this collection. They look beautiful, and that's definitely what's on my list. Do I need the palette? No, but I just love Colourpop palettes. Let's end off with this amazing collection. Okay, Colourpop. Literally today I saw this picture launched, and it's their new palette. This is a Sandstone collection, and this packaging, the palette is all the fall vibes. Do I need the palette? No. Do I want it? Absolutely. You guys know what I would have said, but YouTube will demonetize this. So absolutely, I want this palette. I don't need it, but I love it. It looks beautiful. It looks gorgeous. They will also be having new lippy sticks and those kind of like MAC paint pot looking cream shadows, and some Soul and Fourth Ray Beauty products. Don't really care about those products. I only care about that palette. When I see a palette from Colourpop that has different packaging, it just, I don't know, I want it. I am addicted to Colourpop palettes. It's an issue, but I love them. And these colors, that yellow, I cannot pass a palette with a yellow eyeshadow. I just can't. And that's basically it for this AntiHAUL wish list. Don't forget to leave me in the comments down below what palette you think I used for this makeup look, and what products you're interested from this very crazy all over the place list that I had for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all your support, and like always, I will see you all in my next video. Bye!